What's up, everybody, and welcome to the Insurrection Inc. podcast. We want to thank you for listening, and we hope you enjoy the show.
Hello, welcome to the Insurrection Inc. podcast. I'm your co-host Monty with Jay, Peter, and Pinko, Porter, and Tim.
This is the ASMR podcast, after all. Anyways, Jay, I heard you got us a sponsor.
Yeah, actually, I've been reaching out to a lot of companies lately, and I think I found us a really good one right now. So today's episode was brought to you by Dollar Shake Club. Dollar Shake Club understands how inflation has affected the milkshake industry. They're more expensive than ever. But Dollar Shake Club has decided that you shouldn't have to pay more than $1 a month for a milkshake. So for $1 a month, they send you a box with a milkshake in it. We all got sent a box, and I have mine right. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Yeah, so we all got sent a box, and it's leaking everywhere. Jesus fucking Christ. And, okay, if you use our... it's all over my laptop. Fuck! If you use our code Insurrection20...
Is it just a lot of jizz on your laptop, or what's going on?
Dude, it's
milkshake.
Chocolate milk.
Sure,
There's little bits of Oreo and fucking
good.
hell.
Why haven't I received a milkshake yet? Hello?
I don't know, man. Come on our site. If you use our code Insurrection20, and it's all over my phone too.
I got my milkshake right here.
You get a month free if you go to DollarShakeClub.com and use covered in fucking melted ice cream. Our code Insurrection20 for a month free. So let's go on with the show.
Best show.
Anyone got a wet nap?
I can't breathe.
The milkshake got up my nose. Anyways, I shouldn't have drank that while you're talking. Cold.
They taste good though.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, what was
Monty,
our topic?
wait. We didn't. Monty, you also have to tell our audience the topics for today, but please do it in your ASMR voice again.
Yeah, do it. Oh.
Well, someone didn't put it in the show notes, but from what I recall, it was...
I'm sorry, I was dealing with melted ice cream.
Tim took a fat shit, so we're gonna discuss that first. And we're also gonna discuss Waffle Housistan or whatever, and I don't know what else.
Good topic. Yeah, that's about it. Waffle House in the compound.
If you were to weigh it, Tim, how much do you think that shit weighed?
Oh my god, we're actually talking about it.
That's a hard question, to be honest. I don't
What was
know.
the score of it?
Okay, no. We're dropping this. We're dropping the stop.
Was it one log one, or was it like a bunch
You
of...
don't have to do this the entire show, buddy.
Okay.
No, we're skipping. We're going right to Waffle Housistan.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I mean, besides today's topic are also the Industrial Revolution and its consequences.
Yes,
That might have not been one of them, but that
Oh,
might be one for
like,
later.
We like innovators here. We like people who are going to push the envelope and who are going to bring fresh topics to the table. So, Tim, thank you very much. The Industrial
Table
Revolution
and envelopes are modern inventions. You can't have those.
You are
The
correct.
Industrial Revolution was based, and no one will tell me otherwise.
what are you,
Industrial
some
Revolution
kind of
technophile?
The Industrial Revolution and the sexual revolution that followed were mistakes for society, and we have to return to an era where a toothache could kill you. That is all I have to say.
Yeah,
The
well,
Industrial Revolution and its consequences have been a disaster for the human race, obviously. Hello.
What the hell is that sound?
He's playing with his milkshake.
He's making some fresh milkshakes. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god.
This episode is off to a rough
Okay,
start.
like,
That was the sound of
How
him
long are we
beating someone
recording,
to death with
Jay?
a boulder.
Jay, how
Let's
long are we
not cut
recording?
any of this.
I'm not cutting any of this.
Yeah. Hey, Jay, how long are we recording?
4 minutes.
Oh, it's
That's
4
pretty
minutes
good.
of
I mean,
absolute
It's
chaos.
always these 4
been
minutes.
four-
Did you realize that?
been
It's
4
always 4
minutes.
minutes. Like the first
been
4
4
minutes are just
fucking
super autistic.
Yes.
We
Anyways,
have a reverse attention span. It takes us 5 minutes to actually get on topic.
Hey, it takes me 2 hours to do my fucking homework, so makes
Yeah.
sense.
Is that another
Okay, so-
psychological invention I can coin? The reverse attention span?
Maybe.
We already have the star from past
Sure.
episodes.
Is Pinko Porter also Freud? I don't know.
Yes.
So you're Jewish then, which would make sense why you're a Pinko.
Wait, hold
Yeah,
on.
why you're a
No,
communist.
back up.
Okay, Pinko
Well,
Porter.
Freud was a Jew, and the Bolsheviks were Jews. And if you're a Bolshevik and Freud, then you are a Jew.
No, can't
Did you know Freud once
all
dissected
this.
500 eels at a time looking for their genitalia? He
Well,
didn't
he was
find
also railing coke literally all day, every day.
it. He gave it as birthday presents to his
Yeah.
nieces and nephews.
Yeah, and oh wow,
Literal
actually, political
cocaine.
tie-in. His nephew is the father of modern propaganda, Edward Bernays.
Yucky.
Yeah, Edward Bernays is the reason that women actually started smoking in the 20s, and he helped like pioneer the pathway for a lot of political propaganda that followed. He did a lot of propaganda for the progressive era, I believe. Yeah, wow.
Well,
Actually,
okay.
something serious to tie it in. Fun fact for all of you. Just like Ted-
Propaganda, branding. What's one of the most recognizable brands in America? Waffle House. Full circle. Here we are. Back to
There
our
we go.
topic.
Waffle House.
So, how the fuck did we ever start talking about? I know it was in the podcast chat, and that's all I know.
Okay, so basically, one of you guys had this idea of getting like a compound for when shit hits the fan, like especially now with the economic crisis happening. Somebody, I forget who, had the idea that, oh, maybe we could start basically a society out in the, like, was it Oregon or no, not Oregon?
Colorado.
I would never move to fucking Oregon. But
Colorado.
no, Waffle Housistan is older than this. I think we were
Yes.
talking about like just it might have been like places that don't let you carry firearms, and I feel like I might have said like if I ran a place, I would make sure all of my employees were strapped at all
I
times.
think it was you, yeah. That's how it went.
And then
Yep.
I think Porter was the one who brought up, like Waffle Housistan, because I was talking about like franchises, and we just got into this topic of like, you know, if Waffle House is a franchise, that means that you can open up your own store. You just pay for the branding, and then you can run it basically however the hell you like.
Yeah, you
So
have a
we can-
significant amount of control over your franchise location.
Yeah.
So we could go start a Waffle House out in bumfuck nowhere, where everybody is armed at all fucking times. And I think personally that is a wonderful idea.
Yeah, it would be. Get multiple Waffle Houses right next to each other. Even though that might be taking a bit of business, it'll be like Waffle House Lane. And
It'd be
there's
a giant
just like
Waffle House compound.
three franchises there.
A small country. Waffle
Yeah,
House stand. That's the idea.
Exactly.
Declare
If we
independence
ever
from the USA. Just build a wall against your entire Waffle House compound, and bam.
build
The independent
wall,
franchise
build
of Waffle
the
House
wall.
stand.
And yeah, I mean, if I ever started a compound, imagine all the fresh waffles you would have. And I also really don't like how we're using the term compound, because we are definitely on 5 more watch lists after that.
Yeah, well, what's next? ATF's gonna come, throw some explosives, and then just burn us down like
watch list
wacko.
club.
They're gonna
Oh my
they're gonna
God.
bust down your door. They're gonna shoot your dog. They're gonna flashbang your baby, and then they're gonna kill you in your sleep. Rip Duncan Lemp.
Not if I beat them over the head with a frying pan first and Waffle House stand.
Okay, no gun. That's how you're
Just
gonna fucking do it.
Just the frying pan? This isn't
Oh no,
video.
we'll have guns by
Come
that
on.
point. I'm just saying the frying
What
pan
the
is
fuck
more
would you
fun.
bash them over the head with a frying pan? Is this fucking
Frying
Team
pans are
Fortress 2?
really good in PUBG and stuff, but in real life, I don't think they're that good.
Like, they're wearing helmets. And they have guns. How are you gonna get close enough to bash them over the head with a frying pan when they're moving in a fucking squad?
Oh, you just walk
Guerrilla
naked.
warfare.
You'll be quieter
Guerrilla
and harder
warfare.
to see.
That's all the Book Boys answer.
No, when the grenade on the door or the tripwire like blows their legs
Oh
off,
my
you just hit them in the head. They're not gonna be able to.
Come on,
If we
could
Boogaloo
douse them
memes,
in
they're
burning
just not
grease.
fun.
Yeah.
Come
If
on
Porter
now.
ran the bushwhackers back in the Civil War, then he would have been killing Union soldiers with frying pans.
No, he would have been dead.
Oh my God.
Listen, dude, with
All
muskets,
these-
you know.
All these fucking book memes have like the same structure. It's like always some ATF or Fed walking onto the property or into their house. It's like they all have the same structure. Just came to my mind right now.
When you
Yeah, it's
download
kinda-
32 terabytes of child porn, so the FBI kicks down your door, but you have the dog stuffed with tannerite, waiting for them in the front. They shoot it, it blows up, and then you show up behind them and fuck them all up the asses. Haha, funny. Give me 1,000 likes and 2,000 followers. I don't fucking know.
It's actually sad.
That's literally what the memes are, though. Oh,
Okay,
it's
but
so bad.
at least if you made that one, that's funny because it's ironic. Like you enter the irony stage of boog memes. The
yeah.
regular ones are like, dab on the soup boys with your house stuffed with tannerite and you blow yourself up for Allah. I don't know.
Yeah, The actual ones are really boring, like when 6 ATF boys come through your door and then they step on the IED and...
No. We don't call it ATF boys anymore. We don't call it Boogaloo. We start using code names because the people monitoring us definitely can't tell when we say we're going to call this thing.
Yes,
this
a
thing
large
now.
ice shelter.
Large thermo-insular ice house.
When the soup boys show up in the Burlington Coke Factory annual Christmas party, and you have a bang bang boom boom surprise in your pupper, your stuffed pupper waiting for them. It's like it's not funny because you changed the name and they know what the hell you're talking about. You don't have a bunch of NSA agents looking like, "Hey Johnson, come look over here at this. We need to decrypt this. I have no idea what this is saying."
We need our best deciphering team on this meme now. Come on, let's get our memetic team just to analyze this meme to bitch.
Johnson, I
Not
know
exactly the Enigma.
Johnson, I know we're working on decrypting cryptocurrency right now, but we need to get these memes. We need to figure out what's going on with them. I mean, of course, they're retarded fucking 15-year-olds that are making these memes. Except for Boogaloo Brit. No offense to him, he's my boy, but he does. He stopped making memes recently. Really though.
Maybe he got 60. Maybe he's 60 now. That's possible.
He grew up. He learned
grew
some
up.
Boogaloo memes weren't funny.
On the list of people we'll invite over on the show to bully, he's going to be on there.
Yeah. By the way, if
He's
you're
gonna
a
bully you.
mutualist, please come to our show.
Oh, what? Okay.
We have to
On the
make
last-
fun of
There's
your
no
ideas.
mutual
On the last
this
episode,
long into
Peter
the
says.
episode.
On the last episode, Peter says proud horn. Now you say mutualist. What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Mutualist.
Tim is
Hey,
German, he
Proud
has an
Horn was
excuse.
the first
It's like usually-
mutualist.
It's probably
Proud
because
horn was not the first mutualist. He was the first
Proud Horn.
mutualist. Proud horn was actually a cow. That he was a bull. That's why it was proud horn.
Prudent.
No, proud horn
Proud
because
horn.
he had a very proud
Yeah,
horn.
and it was
a bull.
mutualism.
Was he
It
a
was
bull or
when
did he
you
let
have
his wife
two
get railed by
cows,
one?
And the mutualists wrote letters in
Monty's been
France.
watching too much cuckold porn lately.
No,
Mutualism
that's
is-
you. You send it to the group chat. Everyone has to tell you to
God.
stop.
Listen, we all send our own types of porn to the group chat. You know, Porter sends his weird
Christian
Bolshevik
porn? Christian porn. Hello.
What?
What? Is that
Okay.
way nuns?
12 minutes in and we're still not really on topic. I love this.
Yeah. This
We got, like,
episode, the
A solid
thumbnail should
60
just
seconds
be
of
like,
discussion about Waffle
what
House.
people think anarchy is.
No, you guys know what the problem here is? We've all been cooped up in our houses so long. We have all this pent up autism. We haven't been
Yeah.
interacting with the real world.
Yeah.
So we're just left to our own device, and this is what happens.
The
If we all
A,
dis-
the
if we
A
all
in anarchy
disappeared-
stands for autism.
Exactly.
Yeah.
If we all disappeared into the woods for a week, and like they found us, we'd be like this. This is our natural state. And
Yeah.
speaking of
Yeah.
disappearing
This
into
is what's
the
going
woods,
to happen when we actually live on a compound with each other.
No, not really. We're actually going to be together.
Can we stop calling it a
We're not
fucking
gonna be in
compound? We're all gonna get raided.
All right,
Well, we
one
all-
feature on the not a compound that we're going to have. Is
Okay.
every building needs to have bulletproof walls so that when Jay negligent discharges, we don't get capped from across
For the
compound.
second time.
Yeah, it's not because of the raids or anything that's gonna happen from us calling it not a compound. It's gonna be because I accidentally discharged. Even though I've
Multiple
only done
times.
that once.
Jay's gonna be
Once!
trying to impress a girl on
You've done
Skype,
it twice.
and he's
Come
gonna
on
put a
now.
bullet
Don't
through my
lie.
skull
I
from
have
halfway
only
across the
fired-
neighborhood.
I've only fired a gun into the house once, and yes, and it was not to impress a girl on Skype. It was to freak her out on Skype by putting a loaded gun in my mouth. We've been over this.
Like, do you want
I have
to
a very
kill
sick,
yourself?
I have a very sick way of flirting. I have a very sick way of flirting.
The implication.
She's not gonna say no to sleeping with me. Jay, it's not like you're gonna blow your brains out if she doesn't sleep with you. That's not gonna happen because of the implication.
Okay, Jay, you were
Yes.
drunk when you told that story the first time. Were you sober when you actually did it, though?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Ugh.
Listen,
I
I'm not the
can't
only.
emphasize how dumb you are.
My dad has also done it, but to be fair, he did it with a 22 pistol. I did it with
Did he put it in his mouth first?
No, he was aiming at one of like a set of bowls my mom had just bought. He was aiming at one of them, and he just pulls the trigger. He didn't. At least with me, it was like I thought I had unloaded the gun and was going to dry fire. He didn't even check. He just fired at the bowl.
That move.
So yeah, I mean, I guess it runs in the family. My kids on the not a compound, my kids are just gonna be accidentally discharging their guns all day.
Yeah, and blow their head
Oh
off.
my god.
Okay,
You
let's
find your
go
little
on
kid,
to this.
never mind.
But
Like
no,
in the
listen,
middle of
okay.
homeschooling. Just in
If
the
you
middle of
talk to-
homeschooling, they're just going to
if you-
discharge a weapon all the time.
If you talk to any gun
Remember that
owner,
video
they're
of the
always
bear
gonna.
attack? That's what your kid's face is gonna look like.
If
'Cause
you
he
talk
left
to any gun owner, most of them have at least had one accidental discharge in their life. It's like trying to find a dude who hasn't prematurely ejaculated once. It happens.
No, it doesn't. If you're not.
Yes,
a
it
dumbass.
does.
It
A
does.
lot-
It
a
will
lot- it has-
eventually happen.
It happens to a lot of guys. Okay, stop shaming me.
Accidents happen, you know.
I'm not always like this. It's not always like this. It's a mess.
Oh, you all
It
right,
is.
Jay? You
I'm
doing okay there, buddy?
seriously. I'm gonna make the thumbnail for this. Like I said, it's gonna be like what people think anarchy is. It's just gonna be our profile pics, throwing Molotovs everywhere, just creating
Out of the retard bus, please.
Yeah. Oh yeah, on a retard bus.
The short bus. Use the politically correct
Okay,
term.
I guess the short bus.
The
we
the
don't-
special.
We don't use the
education
term
bus?
retard anymore. We use the term Eric Swalwell.
By the way, I just rewatched some random episodes from the podcast, and in every single one of them, we named the short bus at least once. It's pretty interesting. Says a lot
yeah,
about
that's-
says a lot of about.
That's our brand. Other
Yeah,
podcasts talk
good.
about eating glue. We talk about the short bus.
Can we sell waffles out of the short bus?
I mean, hey, you're an agorist, right? You can do whatever the hell you want.
I mean,
That's right.
yeah, technically, I've actually seen the short bus does turned into a food truck. It's actually pretty cool.
Unregulated
So-
gray market
That
waffles.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Waffle Housistan is gonna have mobile units of short buses just driving around the countryside and selling waffles. And with every waffle you buy, you get a free firearm.
Yeah. That sounds like a bad business option
Yeah.
unless you price the waffles really high.
Of course, you're gonna price the waffles really high. Have you never seen that photo of the dude who has like a lemonade stand and it's like $700 for a lemonade and you get a free rifle with it?
Yeah, that makes sense. Now let's just buy in bulk. Like, oh, this goes into the quote unquote not a compound idea. What if we just buy in bulk like really cheap firearms made in China, and then we sell them like that? We become dealers for that. And then on the
have-
compound, it would
Okay.
work off the gun range that was
Okay,
there.
no, believe it or not, I have somewhat of a conscience, and never in good conscience could I sell somebody a gun from China. That's just terrible. It's like selling them an American-made AK. It's gonna fucking blow
Okay,
up in their
Pakistan
hands.
then.
Oh yeah, that's a little better.
Pakistani AK incoming.
But no,
yeah.
speaking of selling things to get around a regulation, right now in places like New York where you're not allowed to sell booze and bars are still trying to make a profit, they're selling you fruit and you get a free drink with it.
I'm gonna
That's
sell
great.
Jay's kids into slavery if they negligent discharge on the compound. The not a compound. I mean,
With a free waffle. Please.
Okay, so on the compound,
with
we're
free
gonna have
waffle included.
on the not a compound, we're selling unregulated firearms. There's accidental discharges. There's children with hand grenades, and there's child slaves. Tell me how we're not getting raided?
Okay, no. First of all, children
Because we
cannot
called it not a
have hand
compound.
grenades.
Oh yeah,
They
I'm
have
sorry.
to use
We're-
mounted weapons.
We're using the Boog meme template. It's not a compound, so we're not getting raided. But then what if the ATF calls it not a raid?
Oh, no.
man.
Well,
We're
we
gonna do it on
won't.
the opposite day, so we try to defend ourselves on whatever day that is.
If it's not a raid, then it's actually a compound, and I have to come back with a warrant.
Not a
Um,
warrant.
No, it has to be a warrant. There's not a warrant.
Right, not a warrant was Duncan Limp.
Not a
Yeah.
warrant was a lot of people, him included.
Well, they technically had
Basically,
one, but
any
it was
red
bullshit,
flag law.
like
If you
most
try to
of them.
find, if you try to find the warrant for Waco, its memory hold on Google, you can only find it on DuckDuckGo.
Funny how that works.
You
How
just
much
really.
money does Google take from the CIA again?
A lot, a lot. Oh man, I fucking hate those companies. I am proud to say I have not regularly used Google in 2 years.
I have an Android, so it's kind of hard not to use Google for things. But other than that, I try not to use Google.
DuckDuckGo is a really good app. I mean, it works very well.
Yeah, I use it too.
Sometimes I use it more than my actual browser on my phone.
Hmm.
Firefox. I recommend Firefox for privacy as well. There
Yeah.
are a lot of privacy browsers. Brave I used for a while, but it's built on the same system as Chrome, so it has all the same weaknesses as Chrome. so it's not recommendable.
Hmm.
This has been your lesson in cybersecurity with me. But what
Alright,
else
so
are we gonna have in Waffle Housistan? Yeah.
Other than selling waffles, what else should be our business plan in Waffle Housistan?
Apparently selling children.
Who wanted to say brothel?
yeah, other than that.
Somebody said that their mother wanted to open a brothel on the Waffle House.
Okay, can I stop bad mouthing my parents on the show?
Of course, it was Jay's mom.
My mom is great. Okay, my parents are great, and this actually, I'm gonna. Never mind.
That's all you can say about them.
Hey!
You already exhausted the compliments. That was it.
Hey, my parents have been paying me to do work under the table for a long time, and I've not paid any taxes on what they pay me.
That's nice.
Agorism time.
Oh yeah. In a lot of ways, I'm more agorist than Porter. So, that's ironic.
Ooh, the front.
Okay,
Oh my
so
god, Porter, justify yourself.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
Porter-
my parents don't own a business, but I did.
Porter, when's the last time you engaged in the counter economy?
Let's see. I sold some hand sanitizer last week. Some homemade hand
Ooh.
sanitizer. Price
Yeah,
gouged it.
Nice. Good job.
I sold a 17-year-old cryptocurrency so he could buy drugs off the dark web.
And I did actually get paid under the table for 2 or 3 years from my dad's law firm. Never paid taxes on it. So that was cool.
That's great.
Okay, but you don't own any cryptocurrency, so get fucked.
I do not.
I don't know how. It's very easy right now, dude.
I mean, now
Yeah,
you
but-
should buy crypto.
I've taught you how to buy it too. I've taught you
You
like
should do it
twice.
now.
Sorry, you cut out there for a second. What?
Oh, me or Tim?
At both of you.
the
You're like canceled out.
server doesn't like two artists speaking at once.
Yeah.
Yes.
Our power levels. It was just. I don't know what analogy to go with that. I never really watched
You
Dragon
broke
Ball.
the autism limiter.
The autism meter
about to make
is
such
over
a-
9,000.
Okay, I was avoiding making that reference. I need to go and fucking do it. This is such a mess of an episode. I'm gonna lose my shit editing this.
Don't edit it at all. Leave it as this really
Just
bad
publish
mess.
it as is.
I really just might. I might just edit it, put in the intro, and then just put it up there.
Oh no, trust me. I'm gonna make some thumbnail. This is the third time I've said this.
I know you have short-term memory loss. It's okay. You have to let go, Peter. The car accident was not your fault.
No, I'm a Pikachu. No wonder I have short-term memory loss. Like, do you see how tiny their
Do
brains
not
You really have to roll.
play on this show.
Yeah. Jesus fucking Christ! I'm fucking suffering here, man. What is
Okay.
this
That's funny.
lockdown doing to us?
Jeez, I can't even think straight.
So Pikachu, how is the quarantine affecting your little Pokemon place?
My mental state has been destroyed. I no
decaying.
longer think. I only act.
Wait, what was that you were looking at? Pokemon Society?
Oh yes, I was doing an analysis of the Pokemon games, a political, social, and economic analysis of basically the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon games, because that's how bored I am at this point.
I'm losing my fucking mind over here, man. I'm fucking losing grip on reality. Is this shit real? Are we really
Yes.
doing this? Have we been doing this show? Or am I in a fucking mental asylum? Is this all
Yes.
just fucking schizophrenia?
Yes.
I'm fucking crying right now, man.
If you make the not a compound, they're just going to build a wall around it and designate it a state mental asylum.
Yeah.
You're like, all right, they made that easy enough.
That's
Just
the
a lot
best.
of it's just a lot of crazy people with a fence around them.
Yeah.
That's just the best move they can do, man. We don't belong in society. But Porter, back to... I need a fucking second. I'm legitimately fucking crying.
Jay's struggling.
God, I peeked
my
with
God.
the fake. I peeked with the ad read, and it's gone downhill, man. My life's at rock bottom.
Jay, you have to calm down. Just shoot a weapon inside your house. Don't worry.
I only have a knife on me right now. What am I gonna do? Cut myself? I'm not that far down. Remember, children, rabbit runs down the road, not across.
Oh my god.
Anyway, Porter, I've
Horizontal
taught you,
for
like,
attention, vertical for effect.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Porter, I taught you twice how to get cryptocurrency. How come you still don't have any? You have a job.
I don't know how to store it.
I taught you that too, retard. It's literally free to store it.
Well, you can like store it on the exchange, but that's not secure. I gotta buy a cold storage if I want to be serious about it.
You bumbling idiot! You absolute fucking imbecile! You store it in a digital wallet on your phone or your laptop. You can take it off the exchange and put it there. You don't need a hardware wallet yet. You should only get a hardware wallet if you have just like over $5,000 worth of crypto.
Well, also crypto is just speculation right now. Like there are other things you can do that have more of an effect.
Yeah, it's going up and down right now.
Yeah, but what we need is more people in the market and more people using it as a currency, like doing jobs online and transacting in cryptocurrency. And then like that will help expand crypto, make it more stable and make it more fungible. If more people start using it for its intended purpose rather than trying to use it as a get rich quick scheme.
Yeah.
Like we were talking about this the other day. Is there a Fiverr but with cryptocurrency?
A Fiverr, but like an app that's basically like Fiverr. No, I don't think there is. Like, unless it's on the dark web. Like, I bet you there's some kind of weird website like Fiverr.
Okay,
on
but
the
I'm
dark
talking about something that normies can use.
Yeah, I don't think there is. There's nothing like that for normies. Like, if you have Bitcoin, you can't spend it anywhere. Like, what are you gonna buy with Bitcoin?
Oh, well, Bitcoin,
nobody accepts it.
Okay, but Bitcoin itself is not very fungible because of its high price. It's not a good cryptocurrency for buying things. I don't think that's ever going to change. But you have plenty of other ones like Monero, Ethereum, Bitcoin Cash, Litecoin.
Bitcoin Cash, please shut up.
Okay.
Bitcoin Cash is actually retarded.
I don't invest in it, but it is more fungible than Bitcoin.
It's retarded. It's based on a scam.
Okay, but it has a smaller block size and it has a lower price, so it is more fungible and easier to transfer versus Bitcoin, which is a high price and a big block size.
I don't know if you know how Bitcoin Cash started, but they used the Bitcoin website or the link Bitcoin.
No, I know. Bitcoin Cash was Bitcoin.com.
Yeah, it was Bitcoin.com, and they used it because people thought they would buy Bitcoin, and instead they bought Bitcoin Cash. That's retarded. Okay,
but that's in the past. Since then, Bitcoin Cash has cleaned up its act. They kicked out a lot, or not kicked out, just a lot of the shady developers left to go on and do other bullshit projects like Roger Ver. Not Roger Ver. No, Craig Wright.
He's still with it, isn't he?
Yeah, Roger Ver is still alive. Craig Wright. Craig Wright is the biggest scam artist that was behind Bitcoin Cash. And now he's doing Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision, which is one of the biggest absolute shit coins in existence right now. And if you go to the business board on 4chan and you shit talk BSV, you're going to have a lot of angry fanboys calling you a shill, calling you a Bitcoin maximalist, just insulting you and harassing you until the thread dies because of how vehemently supportive they are of this fucking scam. So if you want to scam, Bitcoin Cash is no longer a scam. Bitcoin Satoshi's Vision is a scam, especially since Craig Wright wants to claim that he is Satoshi. Like, he is the one who invented cryptocurrency. Even though he's never been able to back up that claim, he claims he has like 6 different master's degrees. And he lost a court case last year where he now owes billions of dollars for trying to legally prove that he is Satoshi and getting a patent. So, wow. Crypto world.
We manage to talk about cryptocurrency every episode, don't we?
It's one of my biggest passions, man. It's one of my biggest fucking passions.
It's a cool topic.
I have nothing else going on in my life, you know. I have some girls I'm talking to that I can't go on dates with because of this stupid social distancing crap. I can't go out and get food because all the fucking restaurants are closed. I'm low on fucking money because of all the shopping I've had to do and buying all the cryptocurrency and buying the ammunition. I can't even take my guns to the fucking range because of this bullshit. The parks are closed, so I can't even go walk my dog in the park.
Jay's depressed.
What the fuck else do I have, man?
Weed.
I started fucking cleaning my room. I don't even have that. And I'm running out of booze. I'm running out of nicotine. What the fuck do I have?
Oh, that's sad, actually.
I have this fucking podcast.
I
I have
mean-
you, Fox, and we can't even stay on a goddamn topic for
Jay,
5
you need
fucking
to
minutes.
use the last amount of booze you have for another episode of After Hours.
Yeah.
I
all
will.
of his booze on one episode, all his tobacco on that
And
same
I will
episode.
join you today because, I mean, we're in quarantine, so it's okay for you if you drink like at 3 p.m. for you, so that's like 10 p.m. for me. You can justify that it's okay because we're in quarantine. That's allowed.
Yeah.
Everything goes in quarantine.
I
Yeah.
started cleaning my room at fucking midnight last night, and I didn't even have the fucking energy to finish.
Okay,
that.
so we are
Jesus
officially.
fucking Christ!
So
Jay was
officially,
ranting about
Jay is
past bad
mentally ill.
experiences
Officially,
with females and cleaning his
Yes.
room to me.
Porter, actually, I was up till like just 2 p.m. writing, I was just writing a small essay about that shit. And
You mean
came to
2
some
a.m.?
fucking. Yeah, I finished at 2 a.m. So I came to some fucking conclusions with that shit, man. It was heavy. What the fuck?
Jay's losing.
yes.
First I lost it, now Jay's losing it. It's
This
gonna be
episode-
all
I'm
of
gonna
us.
This
This
episode
video
is
is gonna be the Insurrection Inc. mental breakdown.
Yeah,
It's
This
literally
episode is
the
gonna be
name.
called Waffle Housistan, the slow descent into insanity.
How long have we been going?
30 fucking minutes.
Oh my
Oh,
god! It's like, we didn't talk about anything in particular. We just screamed into the mic. That's perfect. It's gonna be a good episode.
we need to do a serious like backup of this episode, like one that actually talks about what we were planning on doing with this, and maybe another serious topic after. Because right now,
Well, right now for the actual serious plans we have, I'm not too comfortable talking about the actual serious parts, but I am comfortable saying that we are currently looking towards just getting the fuck away from wherever we all are and starting just not a compound, a
well, let's say
community.
it's a resort
yes,
kind
a
of.
We are-
small
Like,
independent
resort,
We are going to start a
a
private.
campsite.
No. We are going to start a private mental asylum.
Campsite.
No, mental asylum.
Private mental asylum. Just
Right,
for
Privately
ourselves.
funded.
Monty, you sent that episode of the Tom Woods Show last night. Did you get around to watching it? Because I didn't yet.
What episode on startup societies?
Yeah,
No, I just mentioned it because it was like kind of
Oh,
a coincidence.
that would have been great if we both watched and were able to talk about this and actually bring
Oh,
something
yeah.
serious to the show today. But nope, today's not our day. Today is not our day. But it is.
In that
I
case-
mean, no. But I think before we like wrap up, are you trying to wrap up? I don't know.
Well, I was
Why-
just
why
going to
should we
say
wrap
maybe
up?
we
It's
should
kinda funny right now.
remind everybody that, given the circumstances, stay strong. Everything is the government's fault. You're going to be okay. Don't
not gonna
kill
be okay.
yourself because suicides rise in times like this. Like, seriously, don't do it, please.
I can understand why.
Yeah.
Porter makes the suicide rate drop to 0. God bless.
Trying
If
to
you
save
guys-
the world out here.
If you guys are feeling suicidal and you need help, just DM Porter at Mind Your Excuses on Instagram, and he will send you feet pics, and you'll survive.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Porter has sent feet pics to Insurrection Inc. before, and I wanted to off myself, so I'm the exception, but the rest of you will be saved. Oh, he deafened himself. He doesn't want to hear this.
Yeah, I don't think he's actually gonna send you feet pics. I think he's probably just gonna tell you to kill yourself.
That's what I would do.
Yeah, understandable to be honest.
Okay, if you are kind of serious, I guess DM
Yeah,
me because I'm kind of serious about it. I'm not the most serious, but I'm
Wait,
kind
what
of
about
serious.
suicide?
Yeah,
You just want to find depressed.
I don't
girls
want to
to
commit
exploit.
suicide, but I'm serious about it.
Okay, steering off of this topic.
Oh my god, what's happening? Everybody's just going crazy. This is
Okay. Anyway, so I think the idea behind us trying to is
You're cutting out.
some
Retard.
Tim, you're not helping me, man.
I just want to provoke you at this point, sorry.
Oh, okay. Everybody's fucking. Everyone's just going on deafen. Monty, you're gonna go on deafen
The
too.
reason why everyone is on deafen right now is because they're probably just crying and screaming in their room alone and just going insane.
Tim, you know you gotta do what you gotta do.
Understandable.
Anyways, I think the idea behind trying to start a community out in the woods is not only to get away from all the craziness that surrounds us, but to prepare because every empire falls and things are going to be messy when this one does for the entire world. I mean, the entire world is built off of the back of the American Empire currently. And when that goes down, everything else goes down. So what we're trying to do really is go somewhere where we can be self-sufficient, which is something very important. Obviously, a division of labor is great, and being able to trade is great. But when it comes down to survival, you need to have something to begin with before you can even get to a division of labor, before you can start getting into trading. And somewhere where we can just go out, prepare, and build a strong community where we're going to have each other's backs throughout whatever happens.
Yeah.
And I think that's something that a lot of people should try to aspire to do. Try to aspire to, even if you're not going to move out, try to aspire to build community within where you are. Find people to talk to. Find people. Listen to our episode on how to convert your friends to anarcho-capitalism, and try talking to your friends, not even just to ANCAP, but just to be a little more open-minded to liberty and to, independence.
Autonomy.
Yeah, autonomy and being able to protect themselves and provide for themselves, and to be able to come together as a community when the time's needed. Because no matter if it's a collapse, if it's a natural disaster, if it's time like this where people are going fucking crazy on each other, I mean,
Yes.
what we really need is like people not freaking out the way they are, remaining calm and just being there for themselves and for each other. I think it's something very important. So I really do think that I don't have very good relations with my neighbors, and I don't think that's ever going to happen. But if you have the chance to like have a good relations with your neighbors, or
What
become
color
closer
are
to
they?
your friends,
Oh my god.
Come on, Monty. You bringing in race into this now? We were going good until you brought up.
What?
he popped my bubble, Monty. I was finally onto something good, man. I was finally onto. Wow. I love you anyways, Monty. I love you anyways. Even if you're hurting my fragile psyche. So fragile right now.
I expected you the last one to go completely insane, Jay, and you are basically the first one right now. Come on.
I'm good. I don't know why I'm getting too bad.
He's already starting whispering into his mic. I think it's time to end this episode. Monty, please do an ASMR and tell the audience that it's just time to, I don't know, take Jay to the mental asylum or something.
Thanks for listening. It's time to take Jay off to the farm. Fucking shoot him. So thanks for listening. Bye.
Okay, bye guys.